We are. He's just checking the back, and then we're good to go.
Oh, Riley, don't cut the end.
All right, welcome to Urban Playground for our third qualifier competition of the year. We got a Tier 1 flow course that we're bringing to you here. Getting video going here. So while that's going, we're entering our teens and young adult division. We got 13 obstacles for you.
All right, Riley, are you ready? Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to get our first runner.
First runner is coming up to the starting line.
All right,
All right, and we are off. So Riley Bishop is our first competitor. She's a teen female. Heading right into the second obstacle that we're looking at. So we are rolling right along here. This is bringing around town. It's a balance obstacle. It can only use the steep parts of the quad steps. It's coming. Oh, unfortunately, Riley stepped off of the start platform. So that ending platform for the previous obstacle was a starting platform from the prior obstacle. She's going around to the prop now. Riley competes out of the grit. Long Island, New York is her hometown. Riley's having a very strong season. She actually leads the Northeast standings for teen females. She's already qualified for WNL Worlds by finishing on the podium in the Northeast All-Star Championship last month. Competes across all major leagues, WNL, FINA, and UNAA. Just going to this UFO move. Tough move here. Dismounts right off. So this move, she's going up to the top of the devil steps, working her way down. She's already on the back half of the course. This is obstacle number 11, curtain call. It's a pretty interesting first look at this obstacle. So we have turning the octagons to raise the curtain. Athletes can raise one rotation to get enough there to lâcher off the finish. Makes a nice move there. Just gonna look for that dismount here. And she's there. Look at these rollers. So that is Elite Eliminator over there. Little inspiration that we'll talk about a little later. But Riley finishing things out. She can go hit that buzzer. We'll finish her off. She gets good cheers from the crowd, though. And a very solid run there from Riley. Unfortunately, just get caught up in the start-ending platform. Our next runner over at the start will be Norah Justis. So Norah is getting herself started at the starting line. Through obstacle number 1. Breezes right through the rings and warm up, coming to bring around town now. Again, it's going to stay there so she can body prop her way over. Norah competes out of Kinetic Ninja Warrior. We saw her at our other 2 comps at Urban Playground. Strong podium finish in our November comp. She's currently 4th in the Northeast standings. Balance now. Again, we got a tricky static bars the whole way through. She makes the move and saves it. Gets good recovery and gets through. Good patience there to attack that balance obstacle. So she's on to the back half of the course now. Coming through, she's calling for chalk from her coach. She's got 1:18 left. Norah again comes out of Kinetic, Bel Air, Maryland. She's competing for 7 years. A lot of experience. Coming around, what goes up, now she's coming to what must come down. She's here onto curtain call, kind of our feature obstacle of the course. Making some moves here. Really working that to get a full rotation, make sure she has enough for that curtain. Coach is telling her she's at a good spot right here to start making the move. Oh, just comes off, unfortunately. Great run by Norah. Right, we'll go on to our next competitor. We got Imaan coming up. Imaan's the Bollywood Ninja. She's been competing for multiple years, have some successful competitions here at Urban Playground. She's currently 3rd in the Northeast standings. Imaan sailing right through that obstacle, number 2, over to number 3 here. This is bringing around town. Again, you can only use the steep part of the quad steps. She makes her way over. We got supporting cast coming up here. This is a little tricep burn. Can't have her feet touch. She gets to the ending platform. Another body prop. So a couple strong arm move type obstacles, and it's really going to put a little burn in the front half of the course before you get to that back half. Imaan has a lot of interest. She loves engineering, photography. She even opened her own Etsy shop to share some of her photography work. Very multi-talented athlete here. Makes it through that balance, no problem.
Let's go. Oni.
Just coming up to this UFO move. She gets there.
Come on.
Nice link off and a link dismount to make it efficient. She's on to what comes up right now.
Come on. Remember that pullback? Let's pull back. Yep.
Matches that. Works her way down. What must come down. She's got a minute and 12. She goes right into curtain call.
Come on, let's go. Bigger. Imaan, let's go. Own it. Good.
Gets there.
Come on, turn it. Turn it.
So again, she's going to try to work this one full rotation at least
Come on.
to make sure she has enough time, make sure she has enough bandwidth
You can do this.
to clear that curtain.
Come on, Imaan. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, Imaan? You train way hard. You need bigger power. Bigger. Own it.
Oh, just comes off, unfortunately. It's a tough move after already burned arms, so she shows a lot of strength and grit through that obstacle.
Go bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger.
Showing off here for this tough move. And a great grit, excellent run by Imaan. On to our next athlete now. Again, a solid run by Imaan. So we've got Morgan Cooper coming out of War Factory, Syracuse. She's already competed in quite a few gyms across New York State. Competes out of the Midwest region. Sails right through that agility obstacle. Again, onto the burn, so you can use everything. You can put your feet along the side. Your feet just cannot touch. So she's working it, and she gets there. Morgan's been doing ninja for 5 years. You see her currently going across the prop obstacle, making her way across. Does have to pick up some of the pace, but does get there. On to slider tech now. Getting a good overhead shot here from the camera. Oh, and she just comes off, unfortunately. That move is a slider move. You really have to get the timing lined up so you can get the lache synced up with your jump. So a great run. She'll continue on through this course, duration of the time. She's going to try to attack this back half of the course. Oh, just comes a little short on that UFO. Going through what comes up obstacle. Gonna have to get a big swing to get to those double steps. Just comes off a little bit. So it's about 45 seconds left on the clock. So again, Morgan, 18, female, just like all the athletes that have competed before her. We have teens and young adults intermixed throughout this division. She has 25 seconds left.
It'll be right there.
Coming up on this last obstacle, so she still has time. She can go through, work it to complete this last obstacle. Oh, it just comes off. Excellent run by Morgan. Gonna look at some of the NinjaWorks graphics here that we have up here, showing you that run order. We got Kennedy Stock coming up. Kennedy's out of Maximum Effort Training Studio in Utica, New York. So it's her second year in teens division. She's been doing ninja for 5 years. Goes by the nickname Hulk. Ninja does love everything about ninja, especially the community. I can affirm that. Great community here in this sport of Ninja Warrior. She enjoys training on her backyard rig. Can't wait for it to be warmer weather to get more training in. I'm with you. Oh, it looks like unfortunately just fails on the body prop obstacle. Could not quite get to that ending platform cleanly. So she's on over to the slider tech obstacle, which again is a bit trickier than it looks, right? It's a short runway for that slider, so you really got to pop and get your movement right into that obstacle. But she's still got a minute and 50 to go through this course. She's gonna go to the back half of the course. Makes a great move on that UFO. That's not an easy obstacle. Nice link dismounts out of there. Sails right through what goes up and what must come down. That linked obstacle there. Just gonna look at the clock, take a little breathing time, sees everybody going through this obstacle. It is a difficult obstacle in the back half of the course after you already are a little pumpy. She is going to continue on. Looks like she has enough. Oh, just comes off. Again, a bit of a tricky obstacle to deal with, that curtain call. Kenny comes down off the course. Great run though by Kennedy. All right, as I mentioned, we do have young adults and teens mixed in here. So at the starting line, we got Emma. Emma's a young adult, in the young adult division. She competes out of Gravity Forge, been doing ninja for 3 years. Currently sits top 5 in the Northeast standings. Having a very strong season. She actually took second at the mid-season All-Star Championships competition a few weeks ago. Earned her Worlds qualifier spot for WNL Worlds. Currently going a methodical route through this course. So again, over to supporting cast right now. For the females, they have this tricep kind of prop move to get to the ending platform. Over to another body prop. So kind of back to back, tough tricep type obstacles here. Really got to make sure that you're leaving some. Oh, again, the body prop just a bit tricky on that side. Okay, over the slider tech. Now we're going to try to see how athletes can sync up this timing appropriately. She gets a good, oh, there you go. Good, able to static grab if she. So athletes will be able to static grab that. Athletes kind of looking and saw some of that beta from Emma. But again, all about that timing. So here she goes, she's looking at the UFO obstacle. Gets a hold of it, but then just slips off of it. Heading over to what comes up, chalks up. She still has a minute 15. Working her way through those nunchuck grabs. Over to curtain call now. Just gonna work that. Saw a lot of different strategies here. She's working it side to side. Try to get one more rotation in here. Looks like she's there. She has enough. She's gonna go for this swing. Just gotta straighten out her swing first. So she's getting coached by Matt Bradley. Coach is telling her to really kind of get her legs up so she can straighten out her swing. She has 5 seconds. She's gonna try for this move. Just not enough for it. But a great run though by Emma. Again, showing just how much endurance this course is actually taking. All right, next on the starting platform, we got Lucy Gross. Competes out of Dexterity Depot, been doing Ninja for 5 years. Lucy getting some last questions in before she starts her run. It's her 5th comp of the year. She took silver at our October comp. Very strong showing during that competition. All right. So Lucy is teed up. She's getting a countdown now. All right, starting off on the rock wall. We got Let's Rock and Roll as the first obstacle. Coming down to these rings. So athletes really trying to cut down some time, skipping rings to make sure they can get out of there quick. Just barely saves it. It was close. She may take a little more time. We've seen athletes struggle a little bit with this body prop obstacle. Can be a bit tricky as they swing around to the dismount. She gets there cleanly. So comes around the corner to slider tech now. Again, get a nice overhead shot here of her moves. Feel like she's gonna work this timing right. Takes a second here to recalibrate and gets there. Great execution over on that tricky slider tech obstacle. All right, over to the balance now. This is angular attack, obstacle number 7. Coming around the turn, she makes it. All right, over to Raid Area 51 is the official name of this obstacle. Got the UFO.
Spot that grab. Come on, bro.
Gotta get enough swing to grab it. She grabs it a little on the front end. Unfortunately, peels off there. Like athletes who were catching it at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, having a little more luck there. She just kind of caught it more in the front. It peeled her off a bit. But a very solid executed run. I mean, great timing even to get there. See how that run holds up.
Come on, Luke, grab the sides of the bars. There you go, stay moving. Good monkey bar.
Lucy's popping up to make the move, to continue moving that octagon. Again, not easy.
There you go, look for that check.
Coach is telling her to go look for it.
Come on, high grab here, Luke.
Oh, just comes off, unfortunately. She's going to be working these last 10 seconds here. Comes off and Very good, solid run here by Lucy. Again, made great timing to get to where she got. It's a good showing by teen female division. All right, we got our next runner teed up. We got Cassie coming out of JCX. It's her second time competing at this gym. We saw her back at our October comp. Actually saw her father compete at our recent Tier 2 competition. Had a good run. Always great to see families competing. Big advocate of that. All right, she flies through these first couple obstacles, then on to 3, which again can be tricky. It's got to get some speed coming across there. And she gets there. Being coached by Coach Dave here, guiding her through this course. But again, so far clean through 4. This has been a mini crux so far for the teen girls. Got to get a good firm hold on those little platforms for your hands, feet on the wall. Unfortunately, just comes off as she was trying to make her move over across. It's been a bit tricky on the day for the teen females. Working the timing and just gets her fingertips on that bar. Very close. Cassie's been doing Ninja for 4 years. She goes by the Color Ninja, wearing the bright colored JCX jersey. Comes off that bounce with a smile. Again, with this UFO obstacle, really got to get a good swing. Make sure you grab both. Oh, she had the grab and just came a little hot on it. Right there on it, though. Coming across in that top devil step on what must come down is a touch point for the course. So athletes need to go across the nunchucks to the top devil step and come make their way down. Over to curtain call now.
All right, there you go. Middle of your swing. Up your back swing. There you go. A little bigger. All right, let's go. One more and then go for it. Ready? You got it. All right, on this one right here. Big throw.
Makes good connection with that first octagon. She's going to try to work that. Just comes off, unfortunately. She has 13 seconds left. Cassie taking a little bit of a deep breath. Comes off the course. Gets an applause from the audience. Next up, we got Sadie Bowers. Been doing Ninja for 6 years, competes as a young adult female. Sadie's having a great season. She got back-to-back second place finishes at each of our home comps this year. She also won the Barbados Ninja Throwdown back in August. Secured her world's qualifier there. Goes by the No Chalk Ninja. Self-explanatory. She uses no chalk on the course. Again, also opting to skip a few rings, get there a little quicker. So Over to obstacle number 3 now, bringing around town. Sadie coming around the prop obstacle, fighting through it, and gets enough to get there. Slider tech here. She's gonna pull back and try to go static right away. She has a long grab, she gets there. And gets there. Coming up on balance now. So you're taking her time around this turn, angular attack. Gets there and able to save it. Whew. Seen some close calls there. Sadie gets through clean though. Still has 1 minute and 19 seconds left. Got time on the clock.
Excellent.
Good catch on the UFO.
All right, ready? Let's go. Right here. Good. Excellent. Good.
Good move to get there. She gets an extra swing just to secure her landing there. Just going to work the nunchuck grabs here. Just going to try to move, get up to that top double step. She doesn't take an extra swing. She goes. Coming down, the must come down obstacle. Got over 40 seconds left on the curtain call obstacle.
All right, give me some power here. Big kick up, big kick up. There we go, tuck back. All right, look for it. Nice, good. All right, right to me. Yeah, towards my direction. Good, good, I like that. Good, I like it. Good, that's a good attack, I like it. Good, good, keep going. All right, let's go. We're closing on 20, so we're going to have to be quick on this cliffhanger catch right here, okay? One more. All right, good. All right, ready? 1, 2, match, that's 1. All right, now you're swing towards it. All right, we're going to have to go here. One big kick and go.
She's got a few seconds left. She's got to make this move and just burns out. That'll do it for Sadie, but great run to that point. All right, we got our next runner, Lily, on the course. Lily competes out of the teen division. Coming to you from Ninja Logic down in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Already flying through the first part of this course. She's had a very strong season. Her move up to the teen division this past year. She won our last comp here at Urban Playground for teen girls. Does have to be methodical on this prop. Prop's been a little tricky on the day. She's got her feet high, so she's got to get a good position here. She seems to be working it well though. Looking to get her feet down first, secure it, and she's there. Lily has a great upstart swing, so we'll see how she attacks this slider tech. Ooh. Again, trying to work out that timing. Gets there. Gets right out of there. Over to balance now, an angular attack. Obstacle number 7. Executes that well, runs off and finishes it out. Gets one swing. Oh, hits the front end of that UFO, unfortunately, and comes off.
117, let's go. Come on.
She's got a minute 17 left. She's going to continue working this course. Gets right into the devil steps, makes her way down. Really working the turn, kind of getting full rotation with her arms to keep that momentum going. Coach is telling her that she is good on this one. She's going to turn around and build up that swing. Oh, makes the grab. Comes off. Very strong move on this octagon. Just going to attack this last obstacle. Show off a little bit more of that grit. Ooh, just slips off of that. Great run by Lord. Next up, we got Alyssa Simone on the course. This is Alyssa's 7th comp of the year. A couple strong podium finishes already this season. Being coached by Coach Ferris. She is already flying through those first 4 obstacles over to the prop. Alyssa competes as a team. She's going to be our last female athlete of this division before we head over to the guys. Again, already on the slider tech.
Own it! Come on!
Coach is telling her to have confidence to go with it. Just going to try this one again. Again, trying to get a good feel of the timing here. Oh, just comes off, unfortunately. She had a great time to that point, and again, with a lot of athletes struggling with the body prop, that was a solid run overall.
Come on, own it, lock, come on!
Ooh, she gets there. Caught more of the front end, but she adjusts her hands.
Amazing. I'm so proud of you. Come on, hold that lock, come on. You got this. Come on, own it, don't give up. Own it, come on. You can do this.
Keep that rolling. She has a minute and 10 seconds left.
Nice.
Working. She's still got 30 seconds, a little over 30 seconds left on the clock. Continuing to work that obstacle. Coach is telling her to line it up and get ready for that swing.
Bigger.
Gonna work the swings to get there. Oh, and just comes off. There she goes. Alyssa's gonna finish out this last obstacle. Makes a good, strong grab there. She is not done. She is working. Ooh, just comes off. Great execution, great run by Alyssa. And that will complete our teen females and young adult females division. Letting everybody get set up a little bit for the young adults and teen males. Yeah.
All right, John, I'm gonna go up. Can you raise that the top double step up to the top one?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can use the
Yeah. Again, making a couple adjustments here for the teens and young adult males. AJ, it was like 6 inches from the bar.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Yep. All right. Ref AJ is looking over the course. Looks like we're all reset for the teens, young adult males. So a couple of the changes here. We got the UFO that's actually back further. So athletes are gonna have to do a couple of shays to get to that UFO. They're gonna make 2 moves on the octagons to raise 2 curtains. But we got Shawn Loughlin coming up first. Shawn competing out of JCX and Nova Ninja. Frequents those, a couple of those gyms around the Maryland, Virginia area. Shawn's been doing ninja for a couple years now. Talked about last time, he is the Mito Man. Saves himself. Oh! And a big, tough grab. Now again, the height, a little disadvantage there as he was working that. Shawn is having a strong season thus far. This is his 12th comp of the year, multiple podiums and first place finishes. He's currently 5th place in the Northeast standings. So now I feel like we're gonna see some flying moves here across this course once he gets to that back half of the course. Coming around now, the back half. Going through raid area 51 right now. So that UFO raised higher. Great grab up there. Nice move to attack that. Shawn working the grips here for what goes up. And again, we moved that devil step up. It's a bigger grab. No problem there for Shawn. Coming up to curtain call. He's got a minute and 14 seconds left. Shawn gets that curtain up, makes the Lachey move. Now again, guys are gonna have to do this second move here.
Don't give up.
Shawn's gonna work this. Gets out of there. Strong moves. Again, it's gonna be even more pumpy for the guys to attack this last obstacle. Whew, it's gonna burn. Shawn just comes off. Great, excellent run. Coach gonna lift him up, let him finish out this obstacle.
Come on, don't give up, don't give up. Yeah,
Gonna continue working this.
Finish strong.
Oh, actually put a hand on the vertical limit for a second. Great run by Shawn. All right, up to our next runner. So we got teens and young adult males intermixed. We got Zane Remy up. He's a young adult male. Goes by Zwain the Rock, AKA Grip God, AKA Lock Off Master. Tons of AKAs. Oh, we got Tyee coming up. Sorry about that. Zane's out, so Tye's up. Got power parkour. Doing ninja for 4 years. Tye's having a strong season with a pair of first place finishes coming out of M-Lab and Next Level. It's his 6th comp of the year. Tye's working the body prop here. Gets his foot to swing down, clears it through. He's getting a little direction to go over to the slider tech now. Taking a look overhead from the slider tech. Great reach to get right out of there. No problem. Over to the balance now. Tyee is through. Got 2 minutes left. He made through that first half of the course in 1 minute. Makes a good link. He's going to get a big launch up to grab the UFO, and he does. Gets right out of there. Again, making great time so far. Goes right up, hits that touch point. Through 10 obstacles already. Minute and 35 left. Gonna work this curtain call. Try to get one more.
Here we go. Speed up. Let's get it. Come on.
Straighten out his swing.
Speed. Come on. You got it.
He's gonna pause a little bit. Okay. Good move to straighten himself out. He gets there. Great patience by Tyee to make that work. Again, he's hanging for a second, getting it going. He's got to watch out for that curtain. And he gets the dismount. Did not need to make the move. He is saving some of his grip strength for the end. That was a risky move, but he was fully clear of that curtain. Oh, chest comes off. Excellent run by Tyee. That'll be hard to beat from a timing perspective. And again, that curtain call ending platform is a ending. It's not a starting platform. So that was a legal move. It was a risky move, but he made it work. All right, we're on to our next athlete. At the block, we got Quinn Kiner. Quinn getting the countdown here. Competes out of dexterity, goes by Chalky. Been doing ninja for 6 years now. Also loves parkour, rock climbing, skiing. It's his first year in the teens division, already not having a hard time making the transition though. So currently tied for 5th in the Northeast standings, so having a heck of a year in his first year of teens. Heck of a start to the course as well. Makes that transition all right, no problem. Over to the prop obstacle. Again, we got a lot of talent in this division overall, so a lot of very strong athletes going through here. Quinn gets himself off of the prop. Heading over to slider tech now. Works that timing, links right out of there. Coming through the balance now. No problem through the balance. He's got 1 minute and 33 seconds left on the clock. Chalks up, takes a little breath. Again, this is a high UFO grab. He missed, oh! He tries to skip it. We thought athletes might do that, but hits the end, does, thankfully there is padding there. Tried to skip that UFO. All right, he's coming up to curtain call now.
Quick, buddy, come on. One more. Line it up quick. You got swing line, buddy. All right, let's go. Shoot through.
Makes that turn. He saw Tyee's move. He's going to go for that dismount. Clears it. Makes the resetter's job easy. All right. He does have 15 seconds left. He chalks up for this last obstacle. Making this move. And again, grip heavy after a grip heavy course. Just couldn't hold on. Great run by Quinn. And this is the age group. Young adults and teens. You see a lot of risky moves. You see a lot of beta. Almost worked out. All right, next on the block, we got Gavin Markowitz. Gavin coming out of Gravity Forge, another teen male. Leads the overall standings for teen males. Not just the Northeast, but overall, so having himself a heck of a year. He's already qualified to Worlds through the Premier Series. Took first at our last home comp back in November with a full clear. This course arguably more difficult, so we'll see if he can chase that clear here. Gavin making pretty good time here through these first 3-4 obstacles. For number 5 here, the prop. Body prop slowed athletes down a little bit. We'll see how quickly he attacks this. He's taking a bit of time here to make sure he doesn't slip off, but executes it well. Over to the slider tech now. Coming around the turn for the balance, and he is straight through and clear it. Goes right into the laches. It's going to build up his swing to get to that UFO. No problem for him. Gets through cleanly. Still got 1 minute and 45 seconds left on the clock. Making great time so far. For what goes up now, what must come down. Gets out of there through 10. Got over 1 minute and 30 left. Going to continue working this. It's going to be working this. Gets that cleanly. Is going to work that. Not going to take chances with that extra curtain.
Stay low.
Gets there cleanly. Going across this balance. He gets there. He's on to the last obstacle. Got 1 minute left. He's got time. He's going to shake it out a little bit. Looks like his coach Matt is telling him to wait maybe till about 45. And he goes. 45 seconds left on the clock. Gavin looking for his second consecutive clear at Urban Playground. Great job. Now, the coach said that was an okay move. Again, as long as he's intending the obstacle, that red mat was more incidental, did not help. He gets there and clears. Strong course clear with about 30 seconds left, showing everybody how it's done. Great run by Gavin. And again, just to remind everybody, that red mat is out of play. Ref AJ said early on, as long as they're doing the course the intended way, he's going to be very lax on it. So it did not help him. We got Colton Brown up at the starting line now. Colton also a teammate of Gavin's, competes out of Gravity Forge. Been doing Ninja for 4 years. It's the 11th competition of the 2024-25 season. It's first time out here at Urban Playground. Got a little more energy in the building. People were looking at this course. It's a very tricky course. Gavin showed him how it's done. So hopefully Colton can take some notes from his teammate. Coming around supporting Cass, obstacle number 4 now. Gets himself out of there cleanly, heading over to the prop now. Taking a little time, making sure he gets there. He's gonna swing his feet over, clears that obstacle, over to a little slider tech obstacle here. Gets the reach, wants to take an extra swing so he can dismount right out of there. Coming over to angular attack right now, balance obstacle. Ooh, taking a little bit of movement, but he gets his hands up, stays clean. He's got a minute and 40 seconds left here for these last few obstacles in the back half of the course.
All right, spot it, Colton. Come on, buddy.
Build up that swing to get to the UFO, gets there cleanly. He's got to make sure he straightens his legs out. Coach is showing him where to sort of angle his swing and take at least one more. Really trying to lock off and control this. Looks like he's just about there. Gets there.
1 minute.
Got 1 minute left on the clock. That ate up some time on the UFO obstacle. Still has time to make a good impact here. Getting good cheering from his teammates and fellow competitors. He's taking on this course.
You gotta go, buddy. Come on.
Gets a view of that second octagon. He's got 25 seconds left on the clock. The shade's out, still clean. Gets there cleanly. Over to the last obstacle. He's got 15 seconds left. He's going to see what he can do with it. Oh, just runs out. Had about 10 seconds left on the clock and maybe couldn't quite get there, but an excellent run by Colton. Saw the beta with that second curtain beta working out for a lot of the athletes. All right, on to our next athlete. We got Weston Justis. Young adult male coming out of Kinetic Ninja Warrior. Weston's been competing for 8 years. It's his 14th comp of the year. Third one here. Currently sitting in third place in the Northeast region. He took second place at our first home comp, having himself a good season. Weston coming around the prop obstacle now. Gets through at a decent pace. Seen athletes taking their time. He uses height to his advantage there. He's over to slider tech already. Nice linking moves to get out of there. Weston known as the math ninja. Gets through the balance. A little lean there, but is clean. Weston pop links right into it and links right into the UFO. First athlete we've seen do that. Links out of there. Strong moves, knowing he's saving some time. Also saving some energy with not taking the extra swing there. He's got 1:33 left for curtain call, that pair of octagons. We'll see his approach here. Gets a look here. Sliding a little bit, he makes good connection. He's gonna take one, he's gonna watch that curtain. Gets there cleanly. There's 55 seconds left on the clock. He is clean so far. Also going to take just his time, make sure he completes this. Again, points accumulate through the completion of the last obstacle, so he knows that he has a good time and score here. He's just looking at execution here to clear this course. Oh, Weston just peels off of that cliffhanger. Cliffhanger is a little short. A tough grab, but already on a pumpy course. Great run by Weston. We are off with our next athlete. We got Nathan Abbott. It's his 5th competition of the year. Second time we see him out at Urban Playground. Nathan being coached. Ooh, ooh, oh. Put his hand down, unfortunately, on that last quad step. And per the rules, it is a feet-only obstacle, so he put his hands down just to steady himself. That was unfortunately just enough to call him out. He'll go on through the rest of the course now. Nathan coming around the turn here. Coach is telling him, take a few breaths, he's got time. Gonna work this angle. Wants to take another crack at this. Oh, just missed the timing on it. Coach Ferris walking alongside Nathan. Got 1:28 still on the clock to attack the rest of this course. Giving him some encouragement here. Tell him to keep working. Still has some work to do.
You gotta get this knee. Oni!
Oh, and just comes off. It was a great grab up top. Grabbed it a little bit on the front end.
You got a minute of hard work. Let's go. Let's go. Move. Come on, come on. Don't give up. Hold that lock. Good lock. Yep.
Good lock off position. Moving right through these nunchucks. Good grab up to that devil step. Coming around to the feature obstacle now. Curtain call.
Big kick. Bigger. Bigger. Good. All right, go. Reach. 20 seconds. Go. Come on,
Coach telling me has 20 seconds to continue working. Comes around.
Keep going. Don't give up. We're going to try to find a move. Let's go. Let's go. Good man. All right, over here.
Good execution through those spinners. Coming to the last obstacle now.
I need you to get this move, Nathan. Come on. Bigger.
All right, coach encouraging him to work this. A few more seconds, but he can finish out this obstacle. Oh, just comes off. Great run by Nathan. Next athlete starting from power parkour, we got Alex Smith at a young adult division. It's his 7th comp of the year. First time we see him at Urban Playground this year. Alex been competing in Ninja for 8 years. Has been doing it since he was 7. Also enjoys parkour and flag football. Over on the prop now. Over the slider tech, takes another look at it. Again, wants to work that time, and he's going to reset. It's being coached by his teammate Tyee. Gets there. Good work to readjust. Dismounts off. Over to the balance obstacle now. Angular attack. Clean through there. Over to the UFO obstacle. Take that extra swing, make sure he has enough to get there, and he does. Good correction midair to adjust that swing. He's got 1:18 left on the clock. He's gonna work these nunchucks. Big, good reach to the side of that devil step, that whole devil step in play. He's got a minute left on a pumpy course. He's gonna get some chalk. Take a breath. Knowing that this one is a tricky obstacle. Now he's coached by his teammate Tyee. Saw Tyee skip the second rotation. So we'll see what we get into here. Got 40 seconds left on the clock. Alex continuing to work it. Got 20 seconds left. He's going for it, and oh, it just peels off. So he's going to continue working. Just comes off that cliffhanger. Great run by Alex. Next up on the clock, we got Lucas Miller back over to the teen division. Lucas coming out of Urban Playground right here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Lucas made the jump up to teens this year from preteen last year. One of our athletes on team that has really been getting stronger and stronger every day. Over to the prop, obstacle number 4, coming up on the prop now. Clean through 4. Lucas again making sure that he doesn't get his feet on the top of that, gets his feet down on the starting or ending platform, gets there clean. Come over to slider tech now. Coach is telling him to reset, really work that timing. Oof, comes off, unfortunately. Good control through that balance obstacle. So he's going to face the back half of this course. Obstacle number 8 here.
All right, you good here? All right, good. Hips up high. Spot it.
Oh, gets one hand on it. Trying to make up some time here.
There we go. Good. Nice, buddy. Good. Strong. All right, we're going to go top double step.
Ooh, good strong move to that top devil step. Working it the whole way down. He's got 1:15 left, plenty of time. He's going to opt to chalk up.
All right. Tuck back your back swing. Big kick up. Good. Big tuck back. Nice. Good. All right. Keep going. Yep, keep going, bud. Got it.
Rotate that counterclockwise.
There we go.
Or clockwise, apologies.
One more. Give me one more.
Coach telling him to go one more to avoid that curtain.
All right, there we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. All right, hey. Line up that swing. Toes to your target. Kick to your target. There we go. Big power. Need power. All right, good try. All right, roll
Quite
it.
enough to get there. So it's 30 seconds left to finish out that course.
All right. All right, here's one more. Shake your hands. Shake your hands. You know what we're going to do. Hey, good job. Good job.
Coming up on his last obstacle here. Lucas is going to try to work these cliffhangers. Oh, that obstacle, cliff it up. A little inspiration from several burnout type competitions, whether you might see that in NSC or over at stage 3 at WNL Worlds. It's a very taxing last obstacle. Austin coming on up to the starting line now. Austin Zeager out of Dexterity Depot, competes in the young adult division. Austin's been doing ninja for 3 years now. It's his 6th competition of the year. It's the 2nd time we've seen it at Urban Playground. He's getting the countdown right now, and he's off. Clean through those first couple obstacles. All right, through 3. Good grab for this obstacle number 4. Over to the prop now. Austin being coached by Matt Bradley over Dexterity. Doing a doubleheader with Dexterity Depot, so these athletes are busy this whole weekend. Austin trying to get it work on that timing now. Timing of that slider. Looks like he's gonna try to reset here. Getting some coaching instruction. Again, working it so he can static grab that and it just comes off. Unfortunately, that will end his run. He's going to continue out through the course for the duration of the next 1:35, but that could be a tricky technical move. Short slider, it is all about timing. Austin. His nickname is Zeager. Here's some of his teammates cheering him on. Good catch of that UFO. Good body control to get himself out of there. Working that nunchuck lane over to the devil step decline. Got 50 seconds left on the clock.
All right, quick moves, Blake. Come on, pull. Come on, buddy. One more. Line up, Z. Come on, Z. A little bigger.
Ooh,
All right, let's get this back.
just shy of that cliffhanger. Easy through that agility balance obstacle. Over to the last obstacle now. We've got 12 seconds left. He's going to start it, so he's going to work it till he fails or completes. Ah, just could not hold on to that cliffhanger. Great run. Great run to finish that out by Austin. Next up, we got Evan Moyer at the starting line. He's getting him countdown going right now. Evan comes out of power parkour, been doing ninja for 2 years. It's his first year competing in Tier 1 at WNL. This is his 4th competition of the year. Through a couple obstacles right now. Skips that last ring to get himself out of there. Quick feet through the agility and gets there. Over to supporting cast. Good use of the tricep muscles to get through that. And clean through 4. Good body prop move to get there. Now again, this is great reach to get right up there. So a lot of athletes take their time making sure they're lined up appropriately. Evan gets there, cleans, making great. Oh, looks like he steps right off, unfortunately. That will end his run. He's going to continue going through this balance obstacle. Evan looking for a qualification here for Northeast Regionals. I think with that time that he went through, that should do it for him. Solid run, but he says he's not done. He's going to continue working this. Good Lachey. He's got to get a lot of swing for this. Oh, gets his front hands on it. Could not quite get there on the UFO.
How's your hand feeling? Good? Top one.
Going right up top to the devil steps, working himself down and just comes off. Going to use the outside of that special delivery obstacle. Gets there. Working that octagon to get that curtain going. Got 12 seconds left. Just comes off. Evan with 5 seconds, still continuing through the course. Gets through that agility, and that'll end his time. Great run by Evan. right, next on the course, we got JJ Black at a Dexterity Depot. Having himself a heck of a season so far. JJ leads the Northeast standings right now. It'll be his 12th comp of the year. Looking to slide into first place in the Northeast standings after this competition. He's had a podium streak here at Urban Playground, winning both of our competitions. He won All-Stars last month. In fact, he hasn't finished outside the top 2 slot positions any competition this year. JJ in the young adult division did see Tyee go through this course strongly before, so eyeing that up for sure. Slider tech links himself out of there, now onto balance, takes a little breath. Gets himself through. And cleanly, now over to the UFO obstacle. Gets a little bit of chalk, has over 2 minutes left on the clock. He sends it right to the ending platform. Is a legal move. Skips that UFO altogether. He's got a minute and 40 left. He's going to chalk up. Take a breath. Knows he has to conserve some energy for these last couple heavy grip obstacles. Gonna work that wheel. Gets there cleanly. Looks like he's gonna try to stay low and get out of there. Does not touch it. He is clean. Saw the beta early on and he gets it himself. He has a minute and 2 seconds left. Still on this course. Getting a countdown to send him at 45 seconds as well. All right, coming up on this big, Lachey gets there with his fingertips. He's gotta go right hand, gotta go around that red mat. Working his way through these cliffs. He is right there at the dismount and clears. Another full clear. Impressive run by JJ. That would be oh. All right, next on the course, we got Colin Pyne. Having a heck of a season as a team male. He's in top 4 right now in the Northeast standings. Colin won our first home competition back in October. Already through 2. Colin saw a few betas ahead of him. He's going to think about those, I'm sure. Cleanly through the first 4. Now he's onto the body prop, number 5. Really has to work those muscles. Not easy, but gets himself there. Over the slider tech, he's got 2:10 left on the clock.
Nice, good. Stick landing.
Links himself out of there. Over to the balance. Takes a breath here, makes sure he doesn't make a move, and gets himself out of there. Said he was most worried about that obstacle, so he's got a minute and 48 left. Looks like he's going to commit to the same move we saw from JJ. And so make sure he's there, gets a great swing, gets there. Good beta ahead of him at JJ's run.
Top double step, top double step. Let's go, power down, black.
Power himself down. still has time. He has 1 minute and 20 seconds left through 10 obstacles. Great pace. He's got to work these last few.
Nice, good. All right, let's go. Listen to me. Good. Power, good. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Good. All right. One more, it's going to be there.
It's going to be there. He's showing that second octagon.
Let's go. Hey, we got to absorb here, bud. Got to absorb.
He's got to work it. Got to get his swing down. Gets there. Just barely holds on. Didn't have a straight swing, but saves it.
Go for it. You got it. You got it. Do one detail. Do one. Colin, do one.
Coach is telling him do one move. Do one move so that he can stabilize himself.
All right, hey, let's go. All right, we got a kick here. Got power. Power in and go.
Able to straighten it out. Gets down. Looks like his head just barely hit that curtain. Unfortunately, that beta didn't quite work out. Looks like knows there's a doubleheader. He's
All right.
calling it from that course. Great run, quick speed by Colin. Unfortunately, just barely grazed that curtain. Again, athletes had a choice to move it one rotation to get it out of the way. We saw a few ahead of him that didn't move it at once, but looks like he just barely clipped it. Solid run by Colin, though. Next up, we got Josiah Longman. Josiah goes by Mr. Joe. He comes from Aspire Climbing in Ontario, Canada. Our neighbors up north. Josiah actually is the top teen in WNL standings in Canada right now. Second year in the teen division. He has strong showing at WNL Worlds last year. Made it through Brad's Corner, that difficult cliff line, and is being coached by Matt Bradley, who designed that course. Josiah's been doing Ninja for 4 years. Started Ninja in 2020 after watching it on TV during the lockdown. Loves pushing his limits and being part of the Ninja community, and he will have to push his limits through this course. But great move on that slider tech, linking himself out of there. Clean through 6. Making his way through the angular attack, balance, no problem. Saw a couple betas ahead of him, and he goes for the same beta. Gets himself through, so he's got a very quick speed through 10.
All right, quick boost us out. Let's go, Wilson. Nice, looking strong. Make sure you keep swinging left. All right, get control, line that swing up.
All right, gets through the first octagon, able to grab that second. He's going through that skip. Got to stay low and just comes off the front. Unfortunately, peels off. Tried to go for the skip, comes up a little short on it. Excellent run by Josiah. He's going to continue this out, though. He's got loads of time left, over a minute. I think just like the other athletes, he's going to wait, but he goes at a minute. Good study, so he's going to try to finish out this obstacle. Just peels off that last cliffhanger. Great run by Josiah. He got fast through 10 obstacles. All right, next athlete, we go back to the young adult division. We got James Ethan Cooper. 6th competition of the year, his third competition at Urban Playground. Saw a very strong performance last time here. One of only a few clears on that day, and he just misses the ring. Tried to take an extra shortcut through it, and heartbreaking coming right off of that last ring. So unfortunately, that will do it for his points. He's going to continue through it, but I have a feeling we're going to see some quick moves. Again, he was one of only 2 clears in his division the last competition that we had here. Looking forward to him taking on the back half of this course.
Look at it, Coop.
He's going to do that same beta move. Able to get there, but comes off. Again, a couple risky decisions that you can make on this course to shave some time. High risk, high reward situations. All right. He goes by Ethan or Coop as nicknames. Ethan's going to work this octagon, raise the curtain.
Right, here you go. Come on, through and squeeze.
Able to make that transition to the cliffhanger. He's going to go for this next shortcut sheet. Gets there. He will chalk up. Just over a minute left on the clock. Gonna take him time.
Get this one, Coop. Get this one. Good, bro.
Finish strong, dude. You got this.
Looks like he's gonna go with just under 45 seconds left. Working this cliffhanger lache. Great execution on it. Oh, and gets there. Able to hit that buzzer. So we got Toryn up next. Toryn comes out of Power Parkour, been doing ninja for 3 years, back at the teens division now. Toryn tough here through 3 obstacles already. Crowd telling him to make sure he knows where he's going to get to that red wall. He gets there. This is Toryn's 6th competition of the year. He got the qualification out of the way early in his first comp of the year. Favorite obstacle is bar coaster. Bar coaster, pretty famous one, American Ninja Warrior. Love to see more gyms come up with that type of obstacle movement. Toryn links right away. He's eyeing up that red mat like everybody else.
Okay, go! Go!
Gets it and sticks that landing.
Big pull, big pull. Go! Top one, top one.
Gets through cleanly. He's going to chalk up here at the octagon's curtain call obstacle.
Good. All right, just play that. One more. One more. You got it.
Toryn eyeing up that lache move.
There you go. Knees up, knees up. Yes.
Good execution through it.
Land on your butt.
This kid's going to try to skip that too and lands on his butt. All good, as instructed by the crowd. Looks like he is on the last couple. Oh, kicks that. Unfortunately. So that was, a judge decided that was too hard of a hit. Again, it was a discretionary call on the red mat that was out of play. So the judge ruled that a fail. Ruled that a fail for you. But a great run. He get 12 points. did come off that cliff afterwards. So a great run by Toryn, all the way up to the last obstacle. Next up, we got Jacob Bostian heading over to the starting line. All right, so Jacob is up, comes out of USA Ninja Challenge in Sunbury, Pennsylvania. Been doing Ninja for 2.5 years in the teen male division now. Being coached by Coach Frankie, who will be competing later on today in the adult division. Jacob goes by Jake from State Farm. Been told that put a little pressure on the State Farm agents up in Sunbury, Pennsylvania. Power through and gets through 4, or gets through 3. We got number 4 here, supporting cast. Again, working those triceps. Able to push it down. Got a big reach up to this top. Get there, able to hold his feet up. But is clean through 4. Oh, and unfortunately just steps down on the body prop obstacle. So feet were only allowed on the wall, hands on those obstacles, colored obstacles on the ground. So he'll end his run, but he'll continue on. That was a good pop lache. Got great timing right onto the bar. Lache to the next bar and take him one more swing for good measure to get himself out of there. Over through balance. Coming around to the back half of the course now. See which way he decides to go, if he's going to go up or across. Looks like he's eyeing up that UFO. Get a hand on it, but comes down. There's about 53 seconds left on the clock as he goes through this linked obstacle. What goes up? It's a must come down on the devil steps. Comes off of that nunchuck though. It's going to shake it out a little bit, but goes up into the special delivery. Knows he has just over 30 seconds left on the clock, so he's going to try to work these last few obstacles. Working it, a little gassed out. I mean, tough course. It's going to go through, gets through cleanly on the agility obstacle. Ooh, gets one hand on that. Gets congratulations from his coach for having a solid run. But a great run overall by Jake. Next up, we got Isaiah Merrell heading to the starting line. Isaiah competing at a Dexterity Depot as a teen male. Another athlete that moved up in division this year. Goes by Isaiah the Determinator. I think we exhausted all of our Terminator puns in the last couple competitions. We'll try to figure out a couple more. Does love double steps. It's one of his favorite obstacles. So you will see that later on. Also loves playing drums and basketball, climbing. Very active athlete. Coming up on the prop now. Again, taking his time through this one, leaving nothing to chance here. Swing himself around to the ending platform, gets there cleanly, being encouraged by his teammates to pick up the pace. It's his third competition here at Urban Playground. Gets that timing. Oh, fingers just slip off, unfortunately. Again, that's been a bit, sliders are always an obstacle that can give athletes some fits. That's a short slider. It's a pretty difficult obstacle to make sure you sync up that timing just right. Nice save on that balance obstacle. Making up his decision, a little almost like a split decision. You gotta go UFO or cheat to that ending platform. Eyeing up the UFO though. Going right up. Great move up to that UFO. Making sure he can get his swing down, so he's gonna get his angle right. Unfortunately, swinging a little bit. Like he may have it right here to keep it straight for this dismount, and he does. He's got 20 seconds left on the clock. He's got to move to keep him to keep going. Good move to that top devil step. Work will come right off. A great run by Isaiah. Again, that slider being a little difficult. Next up on the course, we got Shawn Bream. Another teen male. This is his 7th competition of the year. Shawn got qualified in our November competition earlier on in the year. Being cheered on from his fellow athletes, including his teammates over at Gravity Forge. Gravity Forge just outside Philly. Go Birds. Typical greeting out there nowadays, especially this month. Shawn working this move again. Can't underestimate how taxing this can be, then to keep it rolling in the back half of the course. Getting good hand-on instruction from his coach though. Gets the reach, able to hold it, eyeing up that dismount, and he's there, clean through 4. Over to body prop now. Oh, looks like just comes off on the body prop. Great run by Shawn. Again, trying to work that timing, so gonna go reset it. Just tried to get there, just missed. Whew. Making people nervous through that balance, but gets there. Over to the back half now.
Good, you got this. Line up that grab.
Good
Wait,
move
look
up.
to the
He
right on
is
this throw.
tying it up. Catches the back end of that UFO, so unfortunately slipped off. He's going for the middle. Caught it a little deep in the obstacle. He's going to pump himself through those nunchucks.
Pull, Shawn, come
Going
on.
to pull hard to get there. Gets there to the devil steps.
Out of there, baby.
He's going to chalk up a little bit. He's got 30 seconds left on the clock. Just going to work it here. Gets to that first grab. Tried to go for a quick grab on the second one, so it just slipped off. It's going to the rollers right now. Oh, slips off that roller. So inspiration behind that roller, it's Elite Eliminator. We'll tell you about that in a second. Great run by. Yeah, great run by Shawn. Inspiration though on the Elite roller obstacle here. Looks like stage 1 at WNL Worlds last year where the Elites got taken out left and right on that agility obstacle. So balance, quite the even equalizer here. So we've got Caleb up on the course. Caleb coming out of Dexterity Depot. He's having himself a very strong season as well. Sits in second place in Northeast standings for teens. Got himself a world qualification and gets himself through. Oh, unfortunately, it looked like he just may have been called out there. Came in a little hot on the steps. Oh, it's heartbreaking on the front half of that course. All right, so ref looked like he called the point, but then came off. So he did step forward and out of there. Came in a little hot on that obstacle, unfortunately. So we're gonna see some links here. He's going for the shortcut beta break. Gets there. Work those down. Again, like I said, Caleb having such a strong season so far. Good lineup on that Lachey throw. Looks like he is gonna at least take one pull. Gets himself down. It's gonna chalk up. It's got a minute left on the clock. I think we're gonna see about a 15-minute reset, 15-minute breath break as he talks it out with his coach. He's going at 46 seconds. Again, this is an obstacle Caleb has familiarity with in the cliffhangers. Saw this at WNL Worlds at stage 3. Similar type movements. Navigated quite well through that though. Great overall run by Caleb. Got Coach Matt working. Going from athlete to athlete. We got Lucas Houseal up out of Dexterity Depot, young adult division. Got a fresh new haircut. He's ready to go. His mom said he's been long hair Lucas for years, and he's got a new cut, new look. He's ready to take on this new look course. Lucas had a great showing in our last comp. Finished just outside of podium amidst very strong competition. This is his 7th competition of the year. First year in young adult division. Looked like he may have unfortunately came off that body prop. Oh, actually, no, just getting a ruling. It sounds like I'm just gonna check in with the judge. May have been a obstacle not reset. So we are gonna get a rerun there for Lucas. Fortunately, didn't get to the back half of the course. So ref's gonna give him some time. Rest up. In the meantime, we got Flint Lowrie coming out of Urban Playground here. It's his first year in teen division, moved up. Another athlete where that move up is tricky, but he's shown stronger and stronger each competition. Flint making his way through those first 4 obstacles cleanly. Over to the prop now. Flint runs cross country as well, ran the fall. Been doing ninja for 4 years. Working the slider, trying to get good timing going there. Coach is telling him to reset, take a breath, get the motion down, get the timing down. Able to static grab to get there. His timing works out that time. Building up his swing to lâcher and link out of there. Through the balance, and unfortunately steps off the balance. Again, we knew that would be a little tricky on the day.
All right, let's go. Be good to your bud. All right, you here?
So on to the back half of the course now.
All right.
Looks like he's eyeing up the
All right,
red
go for it.
platform.
Sign it up. Come on, power.
Gets a little short, unfortunately. Working those nunchucks. Needs to get a good, didn't get a swing, but able to still make it through. Flint will chalk up. He's got 38 seconds left on the clock.
There it is. Come on, spot it.
Eyeing up curtain call now.
Nice.
Up for these octagons.
Good. There it is.
Octagon concept
Yep,
come
there
up.
you go. I like it.
Yeah.
Big pull.
Oh, just comes off. Octagon design, big collaboration between Ref AJ as well as Flint's dad.
Good.
See his banner on that curtain all day. Flint's time runs out, but he is going to continue on. Grabs that clipper and just slips off with the second hand. Great run by Flint overall. All right, next on the course, we got Flint's teammate coming up. We got Elijah coming out of Urban Playground. Elijah also moving up to the teen division this year, having himself a heck of a strong season in that move up. Looks for the pullback dismount, gets out of there quickly. Heading over to obstacle number 3 now, bringing around town, taking his time, setting himself, gets there. Going for supporting cast now. Making good quick moves along that parkour structure. Finds himself on that dismount, now over to the body prop. Another taller athlete here. Elijah rocking those Olos, trying to get a little extra grip there. Does clear successfully through that obstacle. Over to the slider tech now. Good reach over there. He's going to pull back, try to link out of there, and he does. All right, over to the balance now. Takes a breath. Balance, a great equalizer, and been one that I'm sure he'll be happy to be done with, and he is. Smile on his face. He's through the balance. Good link. He's going right for that platform. Gets there. Making great time here. Minute 26 left. Grabs a little low on that nunchuck, but able to correct it. Still gets himself down the devil steps. Clear through 10. Got a minute and 15 left. Coach telling him he has time. He's got to keep moving though.
All right, that's me, good.
Gets himself through
Breathe,
there.
breathe as you're moving.
He is working the octagon move.
Good. There we go. All right, one more.
Good
one more.
intensity. Coach is telling him to go one more.
All right, there we go. All right, take to your target. Yeah, bud. Let's go. You got the time. Let's get through it, buddy. Let's go. You know what to do.
He's got 45 seconds
Power,
left.
kid. Big hips. Got absorb. Got absorb.
Here he goes with the move and gets it. Holds on.
To me. Yeah, you gotta get one. Gotta get one.
Coach.
All right,
Clear through it. Able to get through that obstacle. Gets, oh, and steps down on the agility rollers, unfortunately. Oh, I know he wants that one back, but great run by Elijah. He has 16 seconds left on the clock. Says he's pumped, but he's going to go for it. Couldn't make that grab, but great run by Elijah. Got to be proud of that run. Next up, we got Liam Smith, another teen male here. It's the eighth competition of the 2024-25 season. He's already qualified for regionals. Liam heading over to the rings now. And is through 3, heading over to supporting cast now. Seeing him bending his knees, making sure there's ample room between his feet and the ground. Traverses successfully across the parkour area, over to the body prop now. Does wipe his shoes, wants to make sure he has enough grip. His feet are sliding, so he... Oh, and be able to stretch it out and just get through it. Had a feeling that he knew that was going to be tricky, and he got there. Over onto the slider now. Gets the grab, kicks forward, tries to set himself up here, looks for that dismount and gets there. Liam clean through 6 with a minute 25 left on the balance. Takes a breath, able to work through this. Oh, just steps off of the bounce, unfortunately. Another athlete eyeing up that beta dismount, gets a foot down, but gets 1 foot up. He says good enough. He's working it up to that top devil step. Makes his way down successfully. Got 36 seconds left on the clock. Eyeing up this Lachey grab here. Gets there. Goes working the curtain. Keep pushing through, got 10 seconds. So we try to go one more. Nice job. Good run though.
I didn't fail in the first 3 obstacles. That's good enough.
All right, we got Bryce Johnson, our next athlete on the course, another teen male athlete. It's the second time out of Urban Playground, 12th competition on the year. Bryce coming out of center court. Just found out they'll be hosting Tier 2 Worlds out at center court. Bryce working this traverse move across parkour, gets there. Over to the prop now, another athlete wiping down his shoes. He got Series 1s on. All right, resetting himself a little bit on this body prop. He's got to get a good push on it. Takes another second to think about it. Looks like his coach is telling him exactly where he should be placing his hands, making sure he has a firm press against that parkour area with his shoes. Found a good spot at the top of that area. He's making his way through. Looks like he's just about there and able to hold it, and he's good. He's clear. Good patience working through that obstacle. Did eat up a lot of time, but he's going to try to make up for some of that here. Links that dismount. Clear through the balance over to the back half of the course now. Got the UFO obstacle. Looks like he's going to skip that UFO altogether. Gets right to that red mat. Clear through it. Oh, it just comes off of that nunchuck grab. Good solid run overall by Bryce. So way to fight through a few obstacles.
Come on, Bryce. Good job.
We'll be working this octagon here. 7 seconds left on the clock. It's going low. Tried to go under without a rotation, but great run. Yeah, it looks like a full rotation is just enough for the octagons. Like I said, a good run overall for Bryce. Over to Patrick Duffy now on the course, another teen male. This is his 4th competition on the year. He qualified early for regionals. First time we're seeing him over at Urban Playground. Another Gravity Forge athlete. Making his way through the body prop now. Able to get through successfully. Over to Slider Tech. Nice slink move, quick out of there. Looking strong so far. Over to balance. Able to navigate through successfully. Chalks up a little bit before the back half of the course. Nice attempt and quick move over to that. And he's going through nunchucks, trying to navigate through and gets there. Got 1:40 left, so plenty of time to go. Patrick, a strong run so far, 1:18 seconds left. Oh, able to make the move. Coach telling him to focus on his swing.
Stay low on this one, come on.
Gotta stay low. Able to miss that curtain. Over to the last obstacle, he's got 56 seconds left. Heck of a run so far. Coach is counting them down. Looks like he's working this last obstacle. Got the move to the cliffhangers. The big hard one. He squeezes and holds it. Again, incidental, okay on that red mat. As long as you're not making strong contact with it, you're navigating around. He's got 13 seconds left, and he clears! Comes off very excited to clear that course. Tough one. Great run by Patrick. We got 2 more athletes left on the division to finish out. Both teen males, no more young adults. Got Wesley Tomasko. This is only his 4th competition in WNL Tier 1 so far this year. He's going to try to make the most of it here. Wesley already navigating through on obstacle number 3 now. Family of hockey players, the Tomaskos are. It's gonna make the big reach up there. Able to get down. Again, this body prop, not easy so far this year, this course. Able to get through it though. Over to the Slider Tech now. First one, trying to still work the timing. Coach is telling him just to trust it. He's there. Oh, didn't quite get enough on that last one, so hits the bar. Unfortunately, will fail out on that obstacle, but was fast through there. Over to the back half of the course now. Looks like he may be going straight. He's going to go right to that UFO. Oh, just doesn't get enough height on it. Wesley navigating through the nunchuck holds. Difficult in and of themselves, able to get himself across and down those devil steps. Coach tell him he has just over 30 seconds left. Chalks up, takes a breath. Ooh, it just comes off. It's going right to the balance though. Right through the agility rollers. The elite killer obstacle. Time runs out, but he's going to continue navigating through, but just comes off. Great run by Wesley. Over to our last athlete of the day, we got Ian Lang on the course. Last scheduled athlete, we still will have a Houseal rerun. Ian out of power parkour. His fourth competition of the year, first one at Urban Playground. Qualified for Northeast Regionals early on in the season. Able to one arm across that parkour area. Let's see how his height impacts this body prop. He can't go up top, so he quickly corrected and able to get through. Okay, over on to slider tech now. Just gonna grab that bowl, try to time this right. Oh, looks like he missed and put his foot down. Unfortunately, came off. We'll continue on in this course though. Ian's going to chalk up. He's got a minute and 28 seconds left, still on the clock. So he's eyeing up that red block sheet. Oh, gets his foot down before. Valiant effort over to ending platform. Skips one of the nunchucks, but just comes off a little bit. Still has about a minute left. He's got 50 seconds left. Trying to navigate his way across this spinning octagon. Oh, it just comes off. He's going to try this skip. Oh, just comes off the block. He's got 10 seconds right now. He's going for it. Oh, it just comes off. Good solid end to our teen category on the day. Way to close things out for us. And like I mentioned, we still have a rerun to go. So we got Houseal on the block doing his rerun. Obstacle not reset in the front half of the course. He will have another try at this. So here he goes. quickly through the first couple obstacles. Coming over to the balance now. Fast through 3, getting over to the pair of props. Over through 4. I think his time is quite fast already. All right, gets through to 5 and is up to the obstacle where he last completed. So now he's going to work through cleanly. Over to the balance obstacle now. All right, he is coming through the back half of the course already. Good link over there. He's building up a huge swing, but coming, he just...
Come on, Lucas, keep going, dude. Yep. Yes!
All right, able to navigate through that matching obstacle.
Doing good, bro. You got this.
All right, coming up on.
Come on, Lucas. You got this. Go, Lucas.
Lock it up, buddy. Come on.
Lines up the grab.
Do like one turn, Lucas.
Do
Do a turn, Lucas.
Oh. Hits his head on the flag, unfortunately. Got 55 seconds still left on the clock for Lucas. Taking his time. We're going to think about this last obstacle.
Get this one, dude. Let's go.
And here he goes.
Come on, Lucas. Lock it up, buddy. Squeeze. Nice,
Good
Lucas.
grab there.
Oh my God.
Going to make short work. Gets to that cliffhanger. Again, he's going to navigate through these hanging cliffs. There we go. Good dismount and gets there. All right. And that will do it for our competitors in the teens and young adult. Saw some very strong performances, excellent clears, excellent efforts. Man, yeah, that'll do it. We're gonna tally up the scores. Don't think we have any more reviews, but we'll get things going, tallied up before we get to the awards. So hang with us for a bit. We'll get things going.
Podium should be set. Everyone's team females. Yeah, everything's good.
Join us.
I was gonna put it on the live feed.
Okay. Am I gonna be okay with both mics? Hold that back.
What?
I'll be okay with both mics.
I'll check it.
Okay.
Oh, we need medals. Oh, yeah.
Open up the stanchion.
Stantry. Got it. Go right into it. We need another set. We need another set. You need another set. Just have 2 sets. Yeah, well, 2 sets. There's only 2, yeah. So 6 more total.
Here we go. John, start. Just start.
What?
Just start.
Okay. Go around so you can give it to them when they come in. Like, They're going to be coming this way, so be out front. All right, so we're going to get things going right into awards, then go to redemption time. First of all, let's give it up for all these athletes today. Tough course. Saw some great performances. All right, we're going to get things started with team female. So in third place, we got Lucy. Oh, she left. All right, okay. In second place, let's go with Norah. And then coming in first place here for the team females, we have Imaan. And then hang up there for a minute, ladies. We have a couple qualifiers for Northeast Regionals. Let's get Morgan and Kennedy up here. All right, great job, ladies. Over to the guys, team males. In third place, Toryn. And in second place, Patrick. With a full clear. And in first place, another full clear, we have Gavin. All right, hang up there for a second, because qualifying here for Northeast Regionals, we have Josiah and Lucas and Jacob. All right, great job, guys. All right, heading over to the young adult females. In second place, Emma. And taking first place today, we have Sadie. All right, good job. All right, finishing off with the young adult males. In third place, Tyee. And in second place, Weston. And then taking first place with a full clear, we got JJ. All right, hang tight for a second. We got one more additional qualifier. We have Evan qualifying for Northeast Regionals. All right, great job, guys. I'm going to hand it over to Zach here, go through redemption time.
All right, thanks again for everybody coming out. We're going to go to redemption time here. We'll keep you updated how much time towards the end of redemption time we're going to start setting up for our adults and masters. Please, only the obstacles that we did during the course. Absolutely no trampoline. Make sure it's only the athletes that competed and their certified coaches. Please be safe and have fun. You guys can go on out.